So this week we have a road game with Cal State East Bay. East Bay is like every other team in our league. They're very dangerous. Their leading scorer broke his foot last week before conference started. So whether we catch a break with that or not, I don't know. They've played 2 games without him. They got beat this last weekend by Cal Poly Pomona fairly handily, and then San Diego went in, I think, beat them by 11 or 12. So, the thing with East Bay is they've got so many guys that can shoot the ball. They're never out of the game. You can never kind of get rid of them. We've played where we've been down and come back and won, and we've played where we've been up big and ended up losing in the end. So, very. They'll get up and down. It's going to be a much higher scoring game than these last 2 games we just had this weekend with Cal Poly and San Diego. So East Bay will play fast with us. They got some guards that can make shots from the perimeter. I think one of our advantages will be in the posts. We're a little bit bigger than they are, and so we're going to have to do a good job early and often of throwing the ball inside, and that'll create some easier opportunities for our guards. No, nothing's advantageous. We shouldn't even be playing league games before January, but when you got to play everybody twice in a 22-game schedule and you stuff it in, you kind of have to do it when you can. And to be honest, I would rather play. I guess in a way it can be advantageous if you're better at this point in the season than they are and you get them back to back. It's a little bit easier to get a sweep. Although the last 2 years we've done this, we've split, we've lost at their place and beaten them at our place. So, hopefully this year we can sweep them, but you never know. So I think a lot of it just has to do with if we don't play them twice now, then we have to play them on like a Tuesday, when we're in the thick of it in the middle of the league, when we're tired, and then it's just makes for a long week, and then you got to do that twice. So that's why a majority of teams have either played one or doing like what we're doing now. Like San Bernardino, Humboldt have already played both their games. They played or they played at the end of November, which is really early to play too. And some other teams have played one. Cal Poly's played San Diego. I don't know when they play their next one. I think they play it maybe next week. But, it just – with the schedule the way it is, that's when we have to play. This week our big focus in practice has been just our execution. Our execution of our sets has not been very good. We've just kind of been – almost flying by the seat of our pants a little bit because of our talent at the wings. Our guards have been able to create shots. Our bigs are able to create shots in the post, and so we haven't held them to a high enough standard of execution. So you saw in practice today, what we were doing was specifically designed to improve our sets and our execution. So. That's going to be the biggest thing. Continue to improve defense and a much more improved offensive execution. Yeah, I think so. We got finals week is next week, but half of our guys have half of their finals this week. So we took Sunday and yesterday off, and then we only went for about an hour and a half today to just get in and do something and then let guys get out. And we probably won't go for really long tomorrow, and then we'll get after it. We'll get after it hard on Thursday. We'll watch some video tomorrow, and then we'll get after it on Thursday. And then Friday we'll do our normal stuff. Saturday we'll go play, and then we'll come back and we'll have to go Monday because we got 2, midweek next week. So, anytime you can get them 2 days off, especially kind of early like it is now, it really helps recovery.